Whatever she does is none of my business.
You've been wildin',
but we still talk
blaming
about
everything on your problems. I told you you gotta keep it real with me. Send a long text and I ain't even bother to read.
Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Free Therapy. And I know, and also Perspective, the podcast, of course. I know by the title, you obviously know who the guest is.
What's up?
So we're gonna go ahead and introduce him. So this is
Felix.
Tell me about yourself, Felix.
Tell me about myself.
Something, just anything.
Anything?
What's your sign? What's your birthday? What do you
My
like to
sign?
do? Yeah, what do you like to do?
I'm a Sagittarius.
He's a Sagittarius. When's your birthday?
December 21st.
My birthday is December 23rd. Okay. Continue. What do you like? What do you like to do? What do you like to do? Why are you so shy? You nervous?
A little bit, yeah.
Don't be nervous. Culture in the year 20s, in the 20th century, or 21st century. What is
21st.
That's embarrassing. The 21st century, it's different, it's different. And it's so funny because we just went to a wedding, my cousin's wedding in Cancun, and that's why we were at a resort. And everybody kept asking where we met. And to my cousins, I told them straight up. But to my aunts and uncles, I was like, yeah, we met through a friend. But there's really no shame behind it. I have no shame behind it. I tell everybody. So, Felix, where did we meet?
We met on Tinder.
We met on Tinder. And I don't know, it's just such an interesting thing because I was trying to hang out with him. I was really trying to hang out with him, and he kept dubbing me. He dubbed me twice, and I was like, never again. I'm never hitting this guy up ever again. I don't give a fuck what he says.
It was the other way around.
What's your side of the story? Tell me about it. Elaborate.
I think I posted a picture on Snapchat or something, and then you swiped up. Or did I swipe up on yours?
No. You posted a picture, and I swiped up, and I was like, oh my God, we should hang out. We should hang out right now. Let's hang out.
We should hang out. Oh my God, we should hang out right now. Like that.
Yeah.
And then that's when Disney Plus had came out too at the same time. So we wanted to watch a movie, but something had happened. I forgot what had happened.
I had to go drop my evil roommate off at the bus stop.
Oh, you're talking about the night of?
Oh, what are you talking? Oh, no, you were with your friends. You were at a bonfire.
Yeah, I was at a bonfire with my friends.
But he was dubbing me, so it kind of hurt. It kind of hurt my feelings. But going back to our original story, right? So us meeting on Tinder, I feel like we should reenact our messages. I feel like it's only right. It's only authentic, right? In person, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
looking back at this, so cringy though.
So okay. So I'll give you the date. I'll set the scene and everything. Everything. We have the messages right here for you. So there it was. Matched with Jay on November 6th, 2019. And he says,
hey, I don't smile in my pictures either.
Oh, okay. Some background. My bio was, I don't smile in my pictures, but I swear I'm like sweet or I'm like friendly or something like that. So he said, say it again.
I said, I don't smile in my pictures either.
And then I was like, well, maybe we should not smile in pictures together. And thinking about it, we have so many pictures smiling because we're so happy and excited and fun. Okay, continue.
Yeah, you make me smile.
Aww.
I said, shit, I wasn't going to smile either way.
I said, LMFAO!
And then I was like, for real, they'd be like, smile. I hit them with the, because I'm not going to smile.
Like, the conversation is genuinely so cringe. It's
oh
really cringy when you really think about it. But I said LMAO again, and I just said, you're funny. Just like that.
That
you're
wasn't funny.
funny.
That wasn't funny.
You're so funny and goofy. Me trying to hit. You're so funny. Okay, continue.
Alright. I said thank you. You got Snap or something though? I'm not on this much.
And then I gave him my Snapchat on November 10th. We hung out for the first time on November 27th, the day before Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah,
anyway, it was the day before Thanksgiving, whatever Wednesday that is. And then, like, he hung out, and then he was going to sleep over, and he was like, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, I can't sleep here. And I was like, oh. And then he stayed with me till 4 a.m., and it was so fun and exciting.
Yeah.
But, right? That was so amazing. Right?
Yeah.
Did you like that?
The Aladdin movie?
Oh, yeah, and then we ended up watching Aladdin.
Yeah.
Okay, so, like... Okay, so during our relationship, right? Because it did start on Tinder and everything like that. Do you think that had like a big impact on like the direction of our relationship and the seriousness of it since it started on Tinder?
Maybe at first, yeah.
Like you weren't taking it seriously, right?
Yeah, not really. We're
Me
just having
either.
fun.
I don't think I wanted a relationship at the time either.
Yeah,
like at all.
we kind of just moved too fast and jumped into it.
Yeah, it was crazy after that because after the first day, we kind of saw each other every single day after that.
Yeah.
And since our birthdays are the 21st and the 23rd, we went to Atlanta a month after knowing each other. And that was his first flight ever.
Yeah.
Kind of fun, right? That's so cute and exciting. During our relationship, right?
Yeah.
How do you think... Well, first of all, what other relationship have you had in your life?
Oh, I had a past relationship with my one other ex. I'm not gonna count the other ones because those didn't really last too long. But the last relationship I was in was like 7 years.
7 years.
On and off.
And that girl has a BBL now.
Toxic.
Unrelated, because I wanted a BBL, but I just thought it was a fun fact. I think it's interesting.
Yes, it's interesting.
Yeah. So, like, what was toxic about that relationship in your perspective?
Just everything. Just like the abusive way we used to talk to each other. Not only like her, but me too, cause she like I guess pulled that out of me. There was just a lot. Like there was like no trust. There was no trust at all. It was
What do you
always
mean by that?
like there was just no trust. There was.
Give me an example.
Like we had to share our location like 24/7, and if I was at a friend's house for too long, it'd be a problem.
She was controlling.
Yeah, she tried to be controlling. On top of that, she always wanted attention. So I didn't really have like there'd be times where I didn't have time to give her attention, and then she would just do some fuck shit
To get the attention.
Yeah.
Interesting. I know a couple people like that. Ain't that some shit? Still alive on my rapper shit. But no, seriously, for real. Okay, so how would you compare our relationship to that relationship?
I feel like ours is way more healthy.
But like how?
How?
Yeah.
I feel like we have a good communication. We understand each other a lot more.
What do you mean by good communication?
We
Elaborate.
We tell each other everything. Like, everything.
No, like everything.
Yeah, everything.
Like we can't be embarrassed by each other because we know everything.
Everything.
It is what it is.
Facts.
We are who we are. I feel like all relationships have their toxicity, and of course we broke up, so we had to have broke up for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think the most toxic part of our relationship was?
During the time,
Mm-hmm.
probably the lack of communication on my side.
Why do you think that was?
Because I felt like I had a lot of stress and anger built up, and then we were getting into little fights over like small shit, and I don't really talk about it. And then your attitude was crazy too.
Yeah. Well, what I will say also is that it started out like right before COVID. So like
Yeah.
when we were together, we were like living together.
Mm-hmm.
So we went from not knowing each other to seeing each other every single day. Literally like, but we're close. Like we were close. Like
Yeah.
we're not like away from each other. So that's the thing. So I feel like that also played a part on it, going from such a dramatic like, okay, I have my own space, I have all of this thing, into straight being with like somebody for the first time ever. Oh, but I'll go ahead and give you guys some information about me. Felix was like my first real like adult relationship. I guess I had a boyfriend in, I think it was like 5th grade, Jordan Shepherd. He was 4'6", he was like 4'3", shortest person in our class at the time.
You're still 4'3".
I'm going to continue conducting my talk show. Okay? So, right? He was actually 4'3", and I was at least 4'8" at the time. Like,
Okay.
I was, you know? So, it was what it was. But other than that, I haven't really had, like, I've had dating experiences. I've had what I used to consider adult relationships where we would date casually, but there was no, I wouldn't even say label, but there was just no, like, communication or, like, no, that's not even what I'm thinking of either. There was no, like, obvious reasoning that we were more than just, like, seeing each other, enjoying our time when we were with each other, and that was it. Like, there was nothing more than that. There wasn't, like, texting, calling, on the phone, anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a relationship. So I wouldn't even count those as a relationship, but they were really great dating experiences for me. So Felix is, like, technically my first boyfriend. I forgot what I was talking about and why I said that, but it's true. Okay, so getting back to it. So then we did have our toxicity at the time and everything like that. So do you remember why we broke up?
Yeah.
Why did we break up, Felix?
Because I was seeking attention from other girls and I lied to you.
It was mostly, this is the craziest part. Let me digress into that, right? It was really at a point within myself. Like, Felix was my first boyfriend. He's the first person I was able to experience, like love with. Like, I kept telling him throughout that entire, like, 7, 8, 9 months at first. Like, I kept saying, like, I'm scared, like, all the time, right?
Yeah.
Literally, like, all the time. Just because I never really had, growing up, my parents were so in love, but I wasn't able to witness that because of my mom being sick. So my dad took on more of a caregiver role rather than like a romantic husband role that he may have wanted or that she wanted or whatever the case may be, right? So I feel like with that being said, like finally feeling the feelings that I've always wanted to feel or like dreamt of feeling, but like genuinely in real life, that was scary. But like what was scarier was thinking about losing that, right? Mm-hmm. So I started to push you away. I don't think I ever told you this either. But like I came to this realization not too long ago. Pretty much, I think today when I was talking about this. But I was like thinking to myself, since I was being so scared or whatever I was going through, I was starting to push you away. So it was like a form of self-sabotage. So when you told me that like you didn't feel like I was there for you, but you didn't want to lose me, I felt that. So the only real reason that I like blew up at him and like we got into a huge fight is because he just lied to me, like just straight up lied to me to my face. Yeah. But he was gonna hold that lie to the grave. Like I looked him in the eyes and I was like, I know everything.
I was a weak little bitch at the time.
But like it's because you didn't want to lose me.
Yeah, but at the same time, I was still a weak little bitch at the time.
Yeah, because I was literally like, you could just like tell me. Like the biggest problem to me was the fact that he can like look in my eyes and lie to me. Like that was the biggest problem to me because I knew that if I was actually giving 100% or like trying the way that like I was trying before, I just knew that I was self-sabotaging myself. Like genuinely, like I realized that from way before, and I'm pretty sure I told Div that I felt like I was pushing you away, but. If I'm scared, I'm scared, you know? Like, I was going through stuff at the time. You were going through stuff at the time. Like, you know, whatever. So, we kind of separated from there, but we ended on a really good note, I would say.
Yeah, we were still friends.
Yeah, but, like...
But we, like, distanced ourselves.
Yeah, like we stopped talking.
Yeah.
We stopped talking for probably like, I said 6 months before, but it was from August to December. That's not 6 months. August, September, October, November, December. It was 5 months almost. So we didn't talk for 5 months, and like when our birthday rolled around, obviously I reached out to him. I was like, "Happy birthday, bitch!" Whatever. And then ever since then, like we've been connected. But I just feel like we have given each other the space to grow as people and as individuals, like the self-healing, the self-reflection, and all of that for ourselves in order for it to work. Because if we really like ended it on a bad note, pretended like we hated each other, like held a grudge or anything like that, I feel like we just wouldn't be able to sit here and be doing my talk show together.
Yeah.
You know? How do you feel?
So,
About a break? Yeah.
about us breaking up?
Yeah.
Oh, I felt so bad. Like I felt like I just felt so like guilty that I lied to you in your face like that. And I like
'Cause you've never done it again, right?
yeah.
Per. Continue.
But no, yeah, I was just feeling like really guilty about it, especially because like I know you're such a good girl filled with good energy. So radiant.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So I felt like in a way it hurt me a lot more than it hurt you. But that's because I let it get that far.
I could see that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet. That's so sweet and kind. That's so sweet and kind. Good. I love that. Aww. Okay, so as I said about like my parents and the relationship that I saw growing up and how that's obviously affected me and like how I view relationships.
Yeah.
What relationships were you surrounded with growing up? Like what did you see as an ideal relationship and like where did you get that from?
Well, the only other relationship I had was very toxic and it really messed me up. So I felt like a lot of the time I had my guard up. And I feel like that's another reason why I didn't take the relationship too seriously in the beginning too, cuz I didn't want to like I didn't want to give my all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Into
feel like
something
that's
else.
I feel like that's part of it. I I didn't really get to witness my mom and dad's relationship like that. My biological father left when I was like 5, but he wasn't really around that much anyway. And then my stepfather came in, but I can't talk. um he's a good father. He was a good father. He still is a good father. He's a good man. But he just had his own things going on where he wasn't really there, but he supported us.
You said you look like I
Huh?
gotta watch myself. I gotta go see this guy.
He said what?
You looking like I gotta go watch myself. I'm about to go see this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, so he wasn't really around. And he probably separated from my mom. Yeah, he separated from my mom when I was in 7th grade. So when I was like, what, like 12, 13?
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, like
12 or 13?
yeah, 14.
14?
13's 6th grade, I think.
Really?
I think that's when I got my period.
Okay. Well, 14, I guess. So I didn't really get to. Oh, well, I did see them. Like, the times I did see them, the only thing I could remember was, like, the arguments and stuff. They used to argue real bad. And, that's all I could really remember.
So
That and like, of course, the good memories too. Like when we would all go out as a family. But other than that, mostly like fighting.
so would you say you had like a good example of what a relationship is growing up or no?
Not until I was in this one.
That leads perfectly into where are they now?
What?
Where are they now? Like, where are we now? So, pretty much, this is going to
Oh,
be super funny because he just came to, again, my cousin's wedding with me Love that. He met my entire family, extended family, like people I haven't seen in like 5, 6, 7 years. I definitely, Felix is gonna be around for like, Felix is gonna be around, like Felix is gonna be around, you know, like point blank period. But like, where are we now? Are we dating?
Yes,
No,
I
we're
think so.
not.
No,
I mean, like, okay, like
technically, but not really.
technically, but not really. Like, we talk. Okay, see, that's the thing. We
We have
don't
a
have a label,
Yeah, we don't have a label, but we respect each other's boundaries and stuff.
and
We
we
don't
understand
we
circumstances.
understand circumstances, and whatever she does is none of my business. Whatever, but we still talk about it,
And whatever he does is none of my business.
and we still talk about it.
Point blank period.
Yeah,
Like it is what it is. Like, you
yeah.
know? But it's just like emotionally he is the only person that I've ever been like vulnerable with, which is really exciting. Um Other than I don't know, like we're not together, but if we had the choice, like
We definitely would be.
for sure. 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
For sure.
like my family loves her too.
Hey bro, he smoked with my dad.
Yeah, you rolled up a backwood. I was surprised.
Oh, that's real fam shit. Oh, that's so exciting and fun and exciting. Okay, so I think that's like a really good note to end it on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can end this episode on never give up on your exes. Unless they're toxic.
Yeah.
Unless they're toxic. Like, honestly, like have better judgment. But, like, give people
Yeah.
a chance, you know? Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the second
Thank you.
episode of Free Therapy / Perspective, the podcast. I'm going to go ahead and upload this audio onto Perspective, upload the visual onto YouTube, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. I will see you guys next week. Do you have anything to say to the people? You can plug your friend. Go ahead and plug your friend.
I'm gonna plug my friend.
Yeah, go ahead and plug your friend.
Why'd you look down like that?
What are you talking about? I'm so excited. Like the sun came back out.
All right.
This is the lighting I wanted.
Oh shit! So you can get the Thugs Cry 2 hat at, I think it's like Thugs Cry 2. Damn, can you just put in the description or something?
I'll go ahead and put it in the description.
Yeah. You can
The
find it on
link.
Instagram.
Lucky wore that hat.
Lucky, Chicago rapper. If you know,
You know Lucky. And if you don't know, now you know Lucky.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much. Go ahead and follow me if you want. I'll be posting regardless. Watch it if you want. Watch it if you don't. I'm having a great time doing it. Okay. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
Bye.
You've been wildin', blaming everything on your problems.